Imagine being the wizard of your home. With Xfinity Wi-Fi, you can boostify speeds for the moments that count and magically pause Wi-Fi to any device. And now you can cast a spell to stop time and keep your internet bill the same for 5 years with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Equipment included, no contracts or commitments. Xfinity, imagine that. And see Wicked for Good, only in theaters November 21st. Restrictions apply, select plans only.
Nothing brings us together like Eggland's best eggs. Always so fresh and delicious, plus superior nutrition like 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, and 25% less saturated fat compared to ordinary eggs. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com to learn more.
For exclusive podcasts and more, sign up at patreon.com/partnersincrimemedia.
This week's Law & Order Marathon winner is Colleen Mars of Upton, California. Colleen will get a marathon decal showing she watched 26.2 hours of her favorite crime show. To be next week's winner, sign up at lawandorderpodcast.com.
I'm Kevin Flynn with Rebecca Lavoie and Jessica Spahn, and these are their stories.
You think you know who did it, but you don't know who did it. Law and order, law and order, law and order. It's no ordinary police procedural, baby. It's the FNOG of police procedurals, baby. Law and order, law and order, law and order, law and order. These are their stories, these are their stories.
Welcome to These Are Their Stories, the podcast about network TV's most enduring crime franchise and the real-life cases that inspired their shows. I'm Kevin Flynn. Each podcast will break down an episode from either Criminal Intent, SVU, or Original Recipe. And today we're looking at Special Victims Unit, Season 5, Episode 10, Shaken.
I can't believe a jury will feel sorry for a parent who scrambled her kid's brain.
I'm telling you, every parent has been there. A baby's crying can make you lose your mind. You'll pick them up, you'll rock them. I mean, hell, you'll beg them, and sometimes nothing works.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
Joining me to do just that is true crime author and host of Crime Writers On and Netflix's You Can't Make This Up podcasts. It's Rebecca Lavoie. Hello, Rebecca.
Thanks for having me back, Kevin.
And rounding out our panel is our special guest from the Gal on the Prowl podcast. It's Jessica Spahn. Hello, Jessica.
Hey, thanks so much for having me on. I'm so excited. I love your show.
What exactly is a Gal on the Prowl?
Well, I'll tell you what it isn't. My parents were like, I don't like that name. It sounds sexual.
Yeah.
And so, wait, I said, no. It's looking for business opportunities. I'm always trying to level my life up. So, I'm on the prowl. I'm on the hunt.
Same thing, though, but all right.
So, but, okay, I'll tell you this. If you Google it, we're both right.
Yeah. And Taylor Swift's Wood is just about being superstitious, just going to say.
Yeah. Well, you are very much a cat lover, and so is Taylor Swift. She's named her cat Olivia Benson. Mm-hmm. So, would you summon that cat as Liv or Benson? Like, come here, like Cragen, be like, Benson, my office, right?
Maybe. I'd probably be like, live, really high pitch. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's love. You'll love that.
That makes sense. Hey, speaking of cats and your interest in them, you are also a published author. And
I
you
am.
have kids' books about
cats. Yes. So one of them is called The Christmas Kitten. And just for fun, I'm going to just...
Nice.
Christmas Kitten is an orphan kitten rescued by Santa's reindeer. And through his big-hearted wish, all the kitties get homes on Christmas.
Nice.
Oh.
Right?
I love that.
It's like the opposite of the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, yeah. I was hoping when I wrote it in 2017 to be the new Christmas classic, and it hasn't quite hit yet, but one of these years.
You got time. You absolutely got time.
Claymation special made out of it is what you need.
Yeah, like once the Rudolph version, it's going to be huge.
So, Jessica, of all the franchises, which two cops are your favorite Law & Order detective team?
Favorite Law and Order detective team?
Benson and Sabler.
Yeah. Classic pick. Classic Christmas pick, too, I would say.
I'm a classic girl, so.
Christmas pick, okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's the season, right? You can imagine the two of them under the mistletoe.
I can, too. I was going to say the love, not love, the love and that way or not that way. Very confusing, but, you know.
Rebecca, one's naughty, one's nice.
Okay.
You know who's naughty.
Yes, I do. They're actually both kind of naughty to me.
They have their moments.
They have their moments.
And Jessica, who's your favorite prosecutorial team?
Favorite Law and Order District Attorney Prosecutorial Team.
Remind me of my options.
Well, you've got in the entire franchise. You got Novak from this one. You got Cabot. You got Barba. You got Jack McCoy over on Original Recipe.
I like Barba. I do like Barba.
Barba's, yeah.
Good choice.
Sassy Barba.
Do you like Carisi as the DA?
Yeah, he's hot.
I like him too.
All right, now let's take a look at the first half of this episode. Special Victims Unit, Season 5, Episode 10, Shaken. When 10-month-old Lucy Pritchard wanders away from the nanny on a playground, Detective Elliot Stabler fears it's a kidnapping. But he spots her limp body in the bushes and rushes her to the hospital.
Lucy's CT shows intracranial bleeding. She has a laceration to the back of her head, but no skull fracture. She's on her way to surgery right now to reduce the brain swelling.
You do a rape kit?
No time. Her clothing was intact. We did a quick Lumilite, no semen.
Okay, give me a call after the surgery, please.
Sure.
Widowed mother Evelyn Pritchard blames her nanny Sarah for letting Lucy out of her sight. No-nonsense nanny Veronica says that she saw a man taking photographs of the children. Elliot finds an empty box of film, and the fingerprints lead him and Cragen to the drugstore worker who sold it. They learn that the cameraman isn't a perv, necessarily. He is a private eye investigating a different nanny. Lucy's doctor says that she is suffering from shaken baby syndrome and is on life support. Warner says the injury that caused the slow brain bleed happened 2 days earlier on Sunday. Stabler doesn't think that Sarah's responsible, but someone has sold a story to the press to say that they saw her hit Lucy. The source is the other nanny, Veronica. When Stabler checks out her story, he discovers that it was actually Veronica who slapped Lucy. But she too has an alibi for Sunday. Evelyn reveals that she had her married lover over at her place on Sunday, and when she briefly ran to the store, she left the child alone with him. Okay, so if you're wondering about the quality of childcare in Manhattan, I'll just point out that 2 seconds after losing sight of Lucy, Sarah immediately assumes she's been kidnapped.
Yes.
Lucy? I don't see her. Lucy! Lucy, where are you? Lucy!
Start screaming, and I'm saying, hey, maybe check the tube slide first.
I think that's what probably happened.
Well, I'm just,
because she was actually kidnapped a little bit. I mean, she was hurt.
I'm just saying Occam's razor, for fuck's sake. What's likely to have happened? Okay. But, I mean, she was last spotted going that way, so why not go that way? Because you might spot her in the bushes after 4 or 5 paces.
Yeah, that was pretty quick, actually. I was surprised that he had such a keen eye.
Yeah, they didn't put a lot of effort into that.
Nor do they put a lot of effort into casting the child, which I know we will talk about.
Oh, exactly.
The doll?
Yeah. So the mom, Evelyn, shows up at the hospital and berates the nanny. It's like, how could you let this happen? How could you let this happen? $5.10 an hour. How could you let this happen? I think that it's a question that answers itself.
We are going to talk about how much Lucy apparently sucks, right? This kid,
this little
literally
Lucy.
Everybody, all they can talk about is how much this kid sucks.
Yeah.
How rambunctious and energetic
horrible.
And wild.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a 20-month-old with like so many suspects who want to, it's like an Agatha Christie mystery. It's like Murder on the Orient Express. Everybody shook her.
It's like on a soap when you know someone's going to die because they have conflict with everyone.
That one time, yes.
He was
exactly. Out. So they also have Veronica, who's more of this executive level nanny, right? She's, the other one's a babysitter. I'm a nanny, right? So she shows Stabler at how good she is at her job of protecting the children by giving very thorough descriptions of people.
I was taught to observe my child's surroundings. That's why I noticed that man and Sarah didn't.
Can you tell me about him?
White guy, mid-40s, short dark hair, very stocky.
White guy, dark hair, stocky build, no tattoos, broken incisor, wingtip shoes, members only jacket, reversible black and brown belt, one blue eye, one brown eye, and a superfluous nipple. But doesn't mention he had a camera with a telephoto lens.
The telephoto lens part, I wasn't quite sure where they were mentioning that, and I was like, how did they know?
Yeah, it's kind of a big giveaway, right?
Yeah, it's a big camera.
Yeah. And they're like, we just thought it was one of the dads trying to get candids.
We thought there was somebody filming a Law and Order episode near us.
Oh, miss me
as
with
happens.
that. Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly a sniper's crow nest up on like these boulders.
The grassy knoll.
Yeah, you can see over thing. But, that's where they go up and they find this empty box of film. And that's when they bring in Wong.
Bring in Wong. He's not wrong. Bring in Wong.
And he's convinced that this photographer was a risk-taking pedophile.
Most pedophiles have gone digital to avoid getting caught when they get their film developed. Your guy's a risk taker.
Well, yeah, I think he proved that by attacking the kid in broad daylight.
If he had been waiting for the perfect child, then he wouldn't consider the danger. He'd be compelled to act.
And of course, he's 100% wrong.
Yes. You know what else he's wrong about?
Everything in this episode.
Victim blaming a baby.
Baby was asking for it.
He's like, babies with bad behavior often trigger people into doing things they shouldn't do. I'm like,
what was this baby wearing?
Exactly. She should have known better.
Should have known better.
Right, she just did a disclaimer about how we're talking about a fictional baby.
Go to patent leather shoes when she was asking for it.
This is a fictional baby.
God damn it. It's not even a baby. It's a fucking doll.
It was pretty much a doll.
They couldn't even get like one child. Oh my God.
They didn't even hide it a little.
They even hide it a little bit. Yeah. Of course, he's 100% wrong about this. And it's like, well, you don't even work for them. Just go back to the FBI, go back to your office and stop trying to help. Because you're not.
You don't think I have better to do with the FBI.
I know there's better to do it. So Stabler and Cragen really should talk, though, because they dust the box for fingerprints and find some belonging to a man who works at the drugstore. And their first thought is, he's a pedophile who likes to develop his own child porn and not the employee who hands over boxes of film to people.
Where were you this morning? You got the wrong guy. I've been here since we opened at 7. Check the security tapes. Not gonna ask what this is about.
Your prints were found at a crime scene on a box of film.
Now there's a surprise.
Jessica, what'd you think of that detectivery?
I mean, it was on point, technically, right? You're like, he doesn't do digital. He likes to do the real deal.
Yeah. And like do his child porn developing at Dwayne Reed, where he works. Doesn't seem like a very good business model, in my opinion.
I don't know how those photo development machines work, but he was there with this long string of like negatives, which I'm thinking, didn't he just expose that all to the world? Isn't that sort of like the thing we see them do with film is pull it all out? Like, oh no, it's ruined.
Yes. There's one thing to know about Fight Club.
This episode was done 23 years ago, so some of us might not know that.
Oh, right.
Oh,
okay.
Jessica's trying to point out how old we are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm equally old.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
right.
you're not.
6'7". I got it. All right. Yeah, so the guy who actually took the photos, though, is a dude who's working as an unlicensed private investigator. His assignment was not to creep on kids. It was to check up on one of the other nannies.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I would believe that, too, if the photos he took were of the other nanny and not just all these kids.
Yeah. They're like, follow that. Then this one and this one, she's there. Also, she looked like she was 2. I was like, is she running?
Yeah. This is the nanny? No, I think he was like, I'm taking all these for the client, but this one's just for me.
Ew.
Hey, so we have it's that girl.
We do.
Hey, it's that girl.
Who's playing defense attorney Rebecca Balthus.
So for all you know right now, Lucy's injuries could have been caused by a natural disease and not a criminal act.
Oh, I know this one. It's Beverly D'Angelo.
Beverly D'Angelo, yes, best known as Ellen Griswold in the National Lampoon Vacation movies.
Yep.
Nice.
Beverly's first job in show business was as a teenager as a backup singer for the Hawks. And after she left, they hooked up with Bob Dylan and became the legendary band, The Band.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Like Robbie Robertson and so forth? The band?
Put the load right on me, baby.
Wow.
Yes. She later got a job working at Hanna-Barbera Studios, not as a voice actress, but as an animator. Interesting, right?
Beverly is diverse.
Yeah, she's had a very interesting personal life, too. She once married an Italian duke. She was in a relationship with Oscar-winning director. What?
Jessica and I both went, Like, that's possible?
They're dukes in Italy? Okay.
Kevin, find me a duke.
El Duque.
I'm single. I'm on the prom.
Well, in addition to the Duke, she was in a relationship with Oscar-winning director Milos Forman, Oscar-winning director Neil Jordan, whom she left for Oscar-winning production designer Anton Furst. And at the age of 49, she gave birth to twins by IVF with Oscar winner actor Al Pacino.
Interesting.
She got high quality men.
Hard no. But hard no at having twins of 49.
Yeah.
Kevin, we'd have a 3-year-olds right now if we did that.
And they're the child of Al Pacino. Can you imagine how raspy those kids' voices were when they came out?
How does an Al Pacino baby sound?
By the way, Pacino said that his biggest regret in life was not marrying Diane Keaton, what a shitty thing to say right after she died.
Exactly.
Go to People magazine. I should have put a ring on it.
He could only say it after she died because she would never in a million years have married him.
Oh, that's probably it.
So he'd only, because like, who's going to contest that it was even an option? She's not going to be like, ew, because she died.
Yes, I moved on, Al. Can you tell me the name of the woman playing Dr. Anne Morella?
She has bilateral subdural hematomas with retinal shearing.
Shaken baby syndrome.
Yeah, she was shaken with enough force to cause severe trauma.
What are her chances?
Oh, it's hard to say, but if she does recover, she'll probably have permanent brain damage.
No
idea.
She's Julie White. She played Shia LaBeouf's goofy mom in the Transformer movies. Her famous line was after barging into Shia LaBeouf's room. She said, "Why are you so defensive? Were you masturbating?" Well, he just met Megan Fox, so he probably was.
Wow, that guy, though, he's troubled, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
He was a big star, though, for a little while.
Hey, kids, gather around. Let Uncle Kevin tell you about a way that you can destroy your career.
Okay.
Be Shia LaBeouf. All right. Yeah, so she has had recurring roles on shows like NCIS Hawaii, How We Roll, and Designated Survivor. But she got her big break in the 1990s playing Brett Butler's goofy neighbor in Grace Under Fire. Hey, kids. You love that show. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, let Uncle Kevin tell you another story. Long before Charlie Sheen and Roseanne, there was another actress who flamed out destroying her own television show. And it was Brett Butler. Now, did you recognize the actress playing the mom, Evelyn Pritchard?
You ever notice any marks or bruises on her?
Yes, sometimes. I asked Sarah about it, and she'd say that Lucy fell down or that she got hit by a kid in the playground. You think Sarah hurt Lucy?
That's Cynthia Edinger. She played Claudia, one of Joni's saloon ladies in Deadwood.
Oh, I love Deadwood.
Mm-hmm. And she was topless dancer Rita Sue in HBO's other Emmy-winning show, Carnival.
I guess I wasn't looking at her face.
I wasn't either. So she had been married briefly to Wally Kurth.
Oh, from General Hospital.
Yeah, he plays Ned Quartermain
I know.
On General Hospital, and
Eddie Main on General Hospital, his rock singer alternative personality.
And Justin Kyriakis.
Yes,
on Days of Our Lives. Yeah. At the same time, Jessica. Yes. He played them both, plays them both at the same time. Rebecca knows that on General Hospital, Ned just had a heart attack.
Yes, he did.
And is leaving the show, but not the cast. Taking a little time off. It's unclear whether the character is going to recover and appear on screen, but fans should not fear.
He recovered. He was on screen literally in today's episode. And on General Hospital, this happens all the time. Mm-hmm. All of these very seasoned actors will just leave for like 4 months and they'll be like, oh, they're in Europe doing whatever. Because Jeannie Francis, by the way, she deserves however long a vacation she wants.
We have a, hey, it's that guy.
Hey, it's that guy.
Who's that playing might kill a child to get some trim ad executive Drew Farmer?
My wife finds out, she will cut my balls off.
If you keep jerking me around, criminal court's going to do a lot worse to you.
I don't know what happened to Lucy.
Don't know him? That's Richard Schoberg. He's best known for his 2 decades as Tom Kude, Erica Kane's third husband on All My Children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, okay. Tom was one of the few husbands that Erica did not marry twice, and was the only one that she didn't divorce. They got an annulment because they weren't compatible.
Okay.
kind of not very soap opera-y, but
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it sounds just like a boring thing. It's like
like
it's
a regular person.
Yeah, it's like we don't know what to write today. Let's just say that it's not working out.
It's too dull to kill off. Let's just,
It's not because she's sleeping with some other guy, which she did all the time.
Nah, it's like, whatever.
Erica got around. Just saying.
I'm not really looped into the soaps as much, I don't think.
Oh, you got me. You got me, Jessica. You don't need to be looped into anything.
Okay,
I got that covered.
Although I watched Grey's Anatomy, still.
That's a soap, my friend. That's a soap.
Yeah, so I guess I was like, technically, maybe it is.
So for 10 years, Richard appeared in the stage show Perfect Crime, the longest-running off-Broadway show of all time. It's had over 15,000 performances. He left the company 1 year ago and was replaced by John Schneider, a.k.a. Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, kids, let Uncle Kevin tell you a story. Long before they took down all those Confederate monuments and put them back up again, there was a TV show where two rednecks drove around in a car called the General Lee that had a Confederate flag and the doors welded shut because that was the best way to get in and out of it.
Yes.
And surprisingly, the Dukes had no black friends, but their mechanic was named Cooter.
That's right. And the villain was who, Kevin?
Boss Hogg.
Oh, my God.
We do have some repeat offenders.
Okay.
Repeat offender.
Returning to this episode is Nicole Rochelle as Lucy's nanny, Sarah.
I only took my eyes off her for a moment. 1 minute she was playing and the next she was gone.
This actress was arrested in 2018 protesting topless in front of the courthouse where Bill Cosby was on trial.
Good on her.
She jumped a barrier and was arrested for disorderly conduct. Cops were fine with her being topless, though.
Yeah, because that's actually legal in public places in New York.
Is it?
Yeah, it's legal to be topless in Central Park. It's legal to be topless in beaches.
Playing unlicensed private investigator Ronnie Ickles is Marty Grabstein.
Jeffries hired me to watch how his son got treated when he wasn't around. Worst thing I saw was the nanny was smoking.
He's best known for his gig as the voice of Courage in Cartoon Network's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I like it.
And playing the museum worker who will just, I guess, let anybody slap him in the face is Cynthia Darlow.
We encouraged the children to express themselves. It was the nanny who got upset. She was rough with the child.
You know her as Mrs. Mouskowitz in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Don't know her from that.
Well, if you watched, you would.
I watched it.
Yeah, all right. Lastly, who is the actress playing face-slapping Veronica Nash?
You mean that Nurse Ratched lady?
Idea.
Yeah.
Lucy is a difficult child. Willful, defiant. Sarah has a hard time controlling her.
That's Olga Medeiros. 14 Law & Order Universe appearances, 12 of them as a judge. She's had a pretty interesting career. She's won a Tony Award for the Lin-Manuel Miranda musical In the Heights, and also played Abuela in the movie adaptation. She's also a voice actress featured in Dora the Explorer.
Really?
And Encanto. But she is also one of the voices of the New York subway system.
Really?
You'll know her from her hits such as The Next Stop is 23rd Street. And This is the A Train to Brooklyn.
Oh.
She is not the voice of Stand Clear of the Closing Doors, which is the one everybody knows. By the way, the new warning is, don't get pushed onto the tracks by somebody high on bath salts.
Oh, yeah. That's a gig. That's a gig I would totally want.
Yeah.
Remember we were in London? Next step, Cockfosters.
It's great. But who will ever forget Olga's performance in the ABC After School special?
No.
Read Between the Lines.
No.
Do you remember this one, Jessica? No.
I know what this one is.
Read Between the Lines. It's a classic in which an illiterate toy maker is... Stop laughing. An illiterate toy maker is swindled out of the rights of his latest invention, and he gets them back with the help of his grandson and the Harlem Globetrotters.
Wow.
It's real. It's real. We
Yeah.
talked about it on the show before. Read Between the Lines is Kevin's all-time favorite media project to discuss on this show. Yes.
Yeah, she was actually in Read Between the Lines. She helps teach Grandpa to read by saying, the next stop is the Adult Learning Center.
Oh.
So the doctor says baby Lucy is the victim of shaken baby syndrome and she's on life support. And I am pretty sure this is the same doll that Barba kills in season 19.
Probably.
Same fucking doll, right?
They don't even try. Jessica, can you believe how much they didn't even try to make this look a baby?
It's in the crib, and I say it because it's a doll. And you're like, what? Not even a little bit.
You know what I thought was going on?
What?
Did you see how recently Mad Men went on HD to HBO?
Yeah.
And they accidentally, because it frames differently. And so the Mad Men on HBO, you can see the guy running the vomit machine and whatever. I was like, is that what happened here? That baby's plastic face wasn't in the original shape of this, and now we're just seeing it because we have different TVs? It's a fucking doll. There's nothing about it that's not a doll.
But why is it shiny like they slathered it in Noxzema or something? It's plastic. You can just go to the wig and get some real hair or something.
Yeah.
So Novak at this point is new to SVU. She's only been on a couple of episodes, and she actually hasn't had time to join the sex crime softball team yet. But Warner wants to help her out by providing a demonstration on what shaken baby syndrome is.
Oh my goodness. I can't.
First, by taking out a rag doll and shaking it, I do think that it's cute that she thought that there wouldn't be a doll at the special victims unit.
Yeah.
It's oh, no one's ever touched you on the neck though, right? Okay.
Then she made breakfast.
And then hold on to that for a second, because I will also point out that I think the term shaken baby syndrome is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do the demonstration. But
of this?
Did. Yeah.
But the egg and then,
Yeah, right. Warner completes her 5th grade science fair exhibit by taking out an egg inside a small glass jar and shakes it up.
Let's say this egg is the baby's brain and the jar is its skull. When the two collide at high speed from shaking, the injury's devastating.
But I like that she started shaking it and I immediately cut to the version of it broken, because there's no way she could have broken it like that the way she started shaking it.
That's right.
Immediately went from her to start shaking it to the broken egg. And I was like, that definitely wouldn't have broken the egg. But
also, by the way, where do you get an egg in a jar at work?
Yeah.
A raw egg.
But even better, how did she get it across town? On the subway, right? It's like one of those lessons where the principal throws your egg parachute off the roof.
Yes.
You're like, how do we keep it from...
Or you have to pretend the egg is your baby for a week.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
We've all seen that in after-school specials, right?
It's been a while since I thought about those things.
Yeah.
She takes him imagine this egg is Jason Kelsey's brain, and the glass is DeForest Buckner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, wow, Kevin, that got dark.
I'm just saying.
Jason seems fine.
For now.
He seems fine.
For now.
Leave him alone.
All right.
He's an American treasure.
Yeah. By the way, get another swing and a miss from Wong about Sarah fitting the profile of a baby shaker.
Yeah.
Again, go back to your own office, Wong. No one... go read a couple more journals and then come back with some odd diagnosis, but your profiling skills kind of suck.
Kevin, he profiled her, but he still blamed it on the baby.
Because the high-pitched screams can, make people lose
Trigger people.
Yeah. The baby had just been a little better behaved. A couple more face slaps and would have been just fine. So Stabler finds out that Veronica, the other nanny, has told a story that she saw Sarah slap the baby.
How in the hell did you forget to tell me that Sarah had abused her?
You didn't ask.
You didn't ask!
A bitch. Am I right?
Right. The same lady forgot to talk about the camera.
Yeah.
But later he finds out that it was actually Veronica.
Make up a whole story. It's crazy.
Just don't say anything.
Yeah. Why tell on yourself with that story?
Yeah.
Right. It was why didn't you tell me you were the one that slapped the baby? So you didn't ask.
Oh, my God. She also didn't need to say that at all, because it was her.
Exactly.
And she went to the paper and said it was this other person. Or you can just say nothing and the slapping incident would never have been mentioned or investigated. Veronica.
I feel like she needs a good shaking.
Yes.
She needs a good shaking. Well, apparently they took a 20-month-old to a museum. A museum?
Yes.
You're the one who needs to be slapped in the face, bitch.
'Tis the season of gifting and halls to deck, and the Who's and Who Newville were in love with new tech. Where can we find Sonos and Samsung and Nintendo, they shouted. Would they find it in one place? This they questioned and doubted. When suddenly a Who yelled, Walmart's the place to start! And each Who added headphones, TVs, and games to their carts. With Walmart, their shopping was done in a flurry. They cried out, Who knew? And ordered their gifts in a hurry. Shop the latest tech gifts in the Walmart app.
Welcome to Walgreens. Looking for a holiday gift?
Sort of. My cousin Freddie showed up to surprise us.
Oh, sounds like a real nice surprise.
Exactly. So now I have to get him a gift, but I haven't gotten my bonus yet. So if we could make it something really nice, but also not break the bank, that'd be perfect.
How about a Keurig for 50% off?
Bingo.
Savings all season. The holiday road is long. We're with you all the way. Walgreens. Offer valid November 26th through December 27th. Exclusions apply.
Kids scattered across time zones? Christmas morning FaceTime hits different than being together. But distance doesn't have to mean disconnected. So I created a new tradition. Delivered on December 1st, everyone gets a Christmas cactus plant from 1-800-Flowers.com. The plant blooms all holiday season long, reminding them of my love even when I can't be there. Order your Christmas cactus today before it sells out, or choose from other holiday bestsellers up to 40% off at 1-800-Flowers.com/SXM. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/SXM.
All right, let's take a look at the second half of this episode. Drew Farmer admits to being at Evelyn's apartment and picking up the crying baby, but denies hurting her.
You shook that baby. You shook that baby, Drew. And then you got your rocks off with her mother while her baby lay dying a few feet away.
No, I didn't shake her. I picked her up. That's all. She must have been sick.
What do you mean she was sick?
She puked all over my jacket, and I put her right back down.
Warner tells Stabler and Cragen that they should try to match the handprint-shaped bruises on Lucy's torso to one of their suspects. The marks were made by Evelyn, and she's arrested for abuse. In court, her attorney argues that Lucy's symptoms were caused by a rare medical disorder, and the widowed mother makes for a sympathetic defendant. But just before jury deliberations, Lucy has a stroke and is only being kept alive on life support. The jury deadlocks, and now Novak can try her for murder if Lucy is taken off of life support. Elliot tries to convince Evelyn to end Lucy's suffering and pull the plug, but she won't. So Stabler has a meeting with the district attorney himself, Arthur Branch, and asks them to sue to allow the child to die. At a hearing to decide the matter, Evelyn is confronted with the evidence that her daughter is in constant pain with no chance to recover. She breaks down and agrees to turn off life support. She admits that she was the one who shook Lucy. The lonely widow says that night her lover was on his way over and the child wouldn't stop crying. So she shook Lucy until she stopped because she really, really needed someone to work on her cooter.
That's what I heard too when I watched the show. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the only thing that the investigators can think to do is play Cinderella with the handprint on Lucy's torso.
That's right.
Different hand size would cause a different fracture pattern. If I shook you, I would leave an impression here. But the captain's hands are bigger and would cause a different fracture pattern.
Find the hand, find the perp.
Find the hand, find the man.
Find the hand.
That's what they say.
Yeah. And the little demonstration was like, my, what big hands you have, Cragen. So it's like in a completely warrantless search. Warner uses a little rolly thing from thumb to finger to declare, it's a match. Off to court.
I'm sure that pattern evidence was not problematic at all.
And I also don't know what that she did exactly. I saw that there was a thing used, but
had a little wheel on it. I don't know if it's like one of those things that you'd like smooth out a wallpaper crevice with, or
it was a measuring tool.
A measuring tool.
A forensic
and it measured
measuring
her hand
tool.
to be the size of the hand. Okay.
Yeah.
If Warner touched me with that, I'd be like, how many dead people did this touch before you put it on me?
She rolling on my hand.
Because you know she uses that on dead people all the time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the defense wants to point out that the symptoms of shaken baby syndrome mimic that of a rare medical disorder with 14 syllables.
Yes.
And Beverly D'Angelo does her best to get it all out.
Are you familiar with hemophagocytic lymphohistiocytosis, or HLH?
What is this? What is this?
Hemophagocystolymohistiocytosis. It looks just like child abuse, but that's the wrong diagnosis. If your child has it, it's a really bad prognosis. Hemophagocystic lymphohistiocytosis.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
Incredible!
Good job.
I'm just saying, it's.
There's no second verse?
There's no set. Well, I could probably make one.
I feel like we're gonna know the word now forever.
Yeah, this is the first time it's ever happened on this show. By the way,
what's ever happened? Oh, the musical
you
interlude.
performed a song.
Well, Jeannie is singing,
but now the whole world knows about your
now
tone
the whole
deafness.
world. It's an earworm. Everyone would be like, "Oh, spoonful of sugar didn't make that medicine go down."
Oh my God, that was incredible.
So just as the jury is deadlocked on convicting Evelyn, Lucy has a stroke that she will not recover from. and it leaves the baby on life support. So Lucy will suffer intense pain if she stays on life support, and if she's taken off life support, then it becomes a murder charge. So Stabler asked to see DA Arthur Branch himself in another crossover. He wants Branch to petition to have Lucy taken off of life support.
What's this really about, Detective? You fighting for Lucy or bringing Evelyn Pritchard to justice?
I don't know if she's a grieving mother who can't let go or if she's just trying to beat a murder rap. What I do know is that little girl's in constant pain, and there is no hope of her ever getting better.
And so Branch can't appear on camera without going all corn pone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she's cooked like a stuffed hog at a NASCAR tailgate party.
I love that Branch asks him, do you want this just because you want to charge her with murder? Yes.
Yeah.
Duh.
I just want to kill the child.
He's not even trying to hide it. Like, he goes to the hospital and he's like, I think you should take her off life support so that we can charge you with murder. It's so messed up.
No, it's for ending her suffering.
No.
It's a dad.
It's to win. It's to win. Yes.
You know, I had a ChatGPT help me out and pull up some Reddit feedback related to this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks a lot about how, they were saying like Stabler, really it resonated with him and he cared so much. And I was like, I don't know if that's how I saw the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, are these from 23 years ago? Maybe?
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, Arthur Branch, his nickname in high school, Cooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
It was. He absolutely
Fred
was.
Thompson. Senator Fred Thompson.
Yeah. So Evelyn admits in court that she was the one who shook Lucy. The widow's lover was coming over, and she shook the fussy baby to prevent from being cock-blocked.
Oh, my God.
Michelle Williams wasn't the only one dying for sex this year, apparently.
Yeah. Kevin.
I liked it that the guy was like, she threw up on me and I just put her back.
I didn't want to ruin the mood, right?
I didn't want to ruin the mood.
I gotta
Don't
say,
you think she smelled the vomit on him? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Will you just take it off?
I'm sure his wife smelled it when he got home. It's one thing. It's like trying to get perfume out of your necktie or something, or lip stuck off the collar. Yeah, you got baby vomit all in your your butt near or what? Yeah. But I just want to say that had better been one magic penis.
Yes.
To like sacrifice your kid.
Yeah.
To get it in.
Didn't look like a guy with a magic penis to me.
No. And isn't that like a dude thing to want sex
Super
that
average.
bad? Like, this woman really wants to do that guy so badly.
She's so lonely. She's widowed.
Yeah.
She's so lonely.
And her kid sucks, apparently.
Yes.
That's all anyone can talk about is how much. Literally every time you talk to anyone in this episode about this kid, they're like, oh, she was terrible. She was a horribly behaved. The only person who was nice about her was the museum lady who was like, that's what this place is for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Veronica, that bitch, is like, I wanted to punch her in the face. But instead, I just slapped her because I have experience and I come from an agency and I'm that kind of nanny. Fucking Veronica, man.
I'm starting to feel like we don't feel sorry that this child got killed.
It's not a real child.
It's not a real child. I say this doll. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is that she left the apartment to go to a drugstore and left.
Probably condoms, maybe. I don't know why. We still don't know why she left.
I think it's got to be Viagra because after all of that, he better get it up.
Yeah.
So this episode ends with Stabler getting drunk at a bar, and he's looking at a photo of baby Maureen. By the way, that's not actually a photo of actress Erin Broderick.
Really?
That's Chris Maloney's real-life daughter, Sophia.
But it wasn't a doll, at least.
It wasn't a doll. It was a real person. By the way, he keeps that photo on Stabler's desk throughout the series, so that prop there is actually Maloney's. It's a little Maloney. But it was a very emotional scene where he's talking about the time that he was overwhelmed by baby Maureen after she spilled grape juice on the carpet and he slapped her.
As my hand was coming down the second time, this voice in my head said, stop. So I'm standing there in the middle of this room holding the limp body of my little girl. She starts crying, and I pick her up. I just keep saying over and over, I'm sorry. You could kill my kid over a lousy carpet.
All I could think about was, we've seen him slap so many people on this show. Is anybody surprised that Maureen brought this on herself and made him slap her?
I know, right?
It's all her fault.
Grape juice, man. on carpet he couldn't afford.
Exactly.
You know what? Buy carpet you can afford, and then you're not going to slap your child.
But it's like you gave grape juice to a toddler in a cup without a lid?
Yeah.
You're asking for a slapping.
If they offer you a deal, you better take that deal. Because no jury's going to acquit.
But Kevin, he just come home from the Marines.
He just come home from the Marines.
Yeah.
I was starting to think maybe Stabler has some impulse control issues.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that they did wrong is it should have been Kathleen, not Maureen.
Yeah, it would explain a lot about Kathleen.
Yeah, because the whole Kathleen thing, like their legacy of sort of being frenemies would have been completely it would have made sense if it had been.
It would have explained a little more to me.
Yes, and it would have been
exactly.
Kathleen's fault 100%.
It would 100% Kathleen's fault. We know that. It still might be Kathleen's fault because wasn't Kathleen
poured the
was
grape
pregnant
juice.
with Kathleen,
Yeah.
and so he had to watch. I mean, it's the whole
Kathleen's
thing.
fault.
That woman keeps getting pregnant.
Yeah.
It's your fault too.
All
my
this
friend.
shit's happening to me.
Oh my God, I can't
Baby's
believe.
crying.
My wife just fell pregnant.
Fell down on my dick by accident. Now I got Welch's grape juice all in my shag carpet.
Yep.
And then Kathleen comes home and she's like, why is the couch moved?
Hey crafters, you're invited to visit the new Knit and Sew shop at Michael's. Find hundreds of fabrics in over 800 stores and over 100,000 styles on Michaels.com. Shop your favorite yarn brands, including Big Twist, Karen Cakes, and Burnett in multiple styles and colors. You'll also find all the machines, tools, and notions you need with top brands like Singer, Brother, and Pellon, plus essential thread and floss. It's all new at Michael's.
I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hiring isn't just about finding someone willing to take the job. Count on Indeed-sponsored jobs to find the right person with the right background who can move the business forward. Stop struggling to get your job post even seen on other sites. Give your job the best chance to be seen with Indeed-sponsored jobs. They boost your post for quality candidates so you can reach the exact people you want faster. And it makes a big difference. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, you only pay for results. No monthly subscription, no long-term contracts. Just a boost whenever you need to find quality talent fast. Join the 1.6 million companies that sponsor their jobs with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast.
All right, let's take a look at the real-life story that inspired this episode. It's time for Rip from the Headlines.
You think you know who did it. You think you know who did it. But you don't know who did it. You don't know who did it. Rip from the Headlines.
This episode takes its inspiration from the 1997 case of Louise Woodward. The 18-year-old from Cheshire, England, was working as an au pair in Boston. She called 911 when 8-month-old Matthew Eapin had trouble breathing. Doctors at the Mass General reckon the infant had head injuries consistent with shaken baby syndrome. The British nanny had said she had popped the baby on the bed, a turn of phrase American investigators interpreted as saying she threw him. Woodward was arrested and Matthew died 5 days later. Prosecutors accused Woodward of losing her patience and shaking the child so hard she caused brain damage. The defence argued Matthew's injuries were much older than claimed, and Woodward was being scapegoated. The jury found her guilty of second-degree murder, but the judge reduced the sentence to involuntary manslaughter, citing a lack of evidence. He sentenced Woodward to time served, and she legged it back to the UK. The case sparked a proper row on both sides of the Atlantic. Britons saw Woodward as a victim of a dodgy US justice system. Americans accused the au pair of escaping accountability. In the subsequent years, the medical community has grown sceptical of shaken baby syndrome, arguing some birth defects look the same as head trauma. Today, Louise Woodward lives a low-profile life in Shropshire, England, with a husband and a 13-year-old daughter.
So even when all of America picks a side, they still have to find something to fight about. There were many who criticized the Epens, both of whom were doctors. Some of the evidence indicates that injuries were weeks old. But back then, some people threw shade at the mother for letting an au pair raise her child instead of her. And I got to say, this is the first time I'm hearing of people being critical of how women raise their children. Jessica, is this a new thing?
I don't think so. No. I don't have kids, to be clear. I have cats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah.
But
But are you a good cat mother? Because I'm sure we'll find somebody.
Cat mother, but I'd still let someone watch my cat.
Who's watching your cats right now
That's
while
right.
you pursue your?
I mean, that's exactly what I don't
it's
know.
10 p.m. Do you know where your kittens are?
I do. I think.
Rebecca?
Yes.
Can you comment on this?
Yes.
All right.
It's fucking bullshit that nobody said. Is it the dad's fault too? I remember this case super well. And before you came into the studio, I told Jessica, I was like, I think this is about Louise Woodward, and I have feelings about this case. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about this issue today, because today the scientific consensus is fractured over shaken baby syndrome. It's now called
much like the peg in the jar.
Exactly. It's now called abusive head trauma, and it's no longer considered settled science. The latest research has found that triad of symptoms are also found in some illnesses and birth defects, birth injuries, and accidents. No, I won't sing the song again. Jaunty, yeah. New Jersey courts, by the way, have barred testimony about shaken baby syndrome unless there is independent evidence of trauma, like witness testimony. They can't just point to symptoms. So, Jessica, should more courts kind of raise this legal standard in these kinds of cases?
What do you mean? Raise the
make it harder to convict somebody.
So that instead of a doctor saying, well, these are the same kind of bruises that you would find in shaken baby syndrome, and say, okay, let the jury believe it's shaken baby syndrome, that they have to have additional.
Yeah, no, I feel like all of it's actually very hard to prove from the it sounds like very complicated.
Yes, it is very complicated.
I mean, and also simplified. Oversimplified.
But in Britain, if the prosecution makes an argument about shaken baby syndrome, the jury must be reminded of the possibility of, quote, unknown causes for the head injury. They can't just say it, so they have to also let the jury know that there could be other reasons.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The term shaken baby syndrome is prejudicial because it actually implies an act, like it implies this.
Yeah.
A thing that people
like
cannot
the doll
unsee. Exactly.
Like the doll,
they can't unsee. But also, interestingly, do you know that why there are so few Innocence Project cases involving women versus men?
No.
Because many, many wrongly imprisoned women are in prison because they didn't actually commit a crime. It's because of stuff like this. There's no DNA. There's no anything. They're just in prison for a thing that doesn't exist and that wasn't a crime. And so the Innocence Project is like, how do we prove you didn't? It's like very, very hard to be like, aha. It was the other guy.
Right.
It wasn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So as far as alternative theories, it's like you can't point to somebody else. It's
right.
You have to point that nothing happened.
Exactly.
Louise Woodward took 2 polygraphs, passed them both.
Good.
Just like the nanny in the episode here.
Okay, so this is in Newton, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. And we know that Boston courts, by the way, totally can suck. But what I remember about this case, and I remember to this day, this is one of those cases where if you ask somebody who was like alive in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you mention this case, they will still think she did it. Like this is one of those cases where like, you know, you could have literal video evidence of her not doing it, sort of like, what's her face?
Amanda
Knox. Yeah. Like people, just the media around this case was so intense. This was at the time of like, what was it, late 90s, early 2000s or whatever, like Pam Smart, all these like televised, you know, Mary Kay Letourneau, like demon women. And the mom got put in that pile and Louise Woodward got put in that pile. And it was like, we shouldn't be hiring au pairs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I just remember it very, very well. And my strong feelings are associated by the fact that if you ask people on the street today who remember, they will probably still think she did something wrong.
Jessica, were you familiar with this case?
Not at all. No, I'm trying to think when I was like, where was I during that time? I had just started college. So I think.
Were you an au pair in Britain, maybe?
I was not an au pair.
Exchange au pair?
And I wasn't really like in the world of moms or children.
Yeah.
So I could have probably cared less about this
Good
one back
luck.
then.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
I think I had a really good social life back then.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Fuck us. Okay. Ouch.
I wasn't even going to the television much back then.
Yeah.
I wasn't home on Friday nights like you losers. Yeah, a gal on the prowl. You know it. So she was given time served. And then right after that, Woodward and her friend, the Magic Chimney Sweep, grabbed an umbrella and carpet bag and fucked right off to England. And when she returned to the UK, she went to law school outside of London, had a great entrance essay. Worst part-time job I ever had. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. They thought I shook the baby, but really, the baby
shook me. Right. She graduated with honors.
That was a college essay joke, by the way.
Yes, for people who...
For those who might not have had to write one, that's what that was.
I went to college.
No, I know. But like, you know, that whole trope of like, I thought I went to Guatemala to build houses.
To change the people.
To
but
help
they
the
changed
people,
me.
but
Changed me.
They helped me all along.
Become a good human.
Okay, so she graduated with honors, got a job at a law firm, but then dropped out so she could teach ballroom and Latin dancing.
Good on her.
That's what she does.
Oh.
Me?
She went from shaking babies to shaking her hips to the samba.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
So Louise Woodward has a daughter who's 13 years old today. After she finally Googled her mother, the kid immediately went upstairs to make her bed. I just used to worry about my mom and the wooden spoon.
Yeah,
Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
I have a t-shirt that says Wooden Spoon Survivor.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here.
That's going to do it for us. We want to thank our guest, Wooden Spoon survivor, Jessica Spahn. Jessica, where can our listeners follow you online?
Gal on the Prowl.
Nice.
Gal. Not girl, gal.
Gal.
People laugh. For some reason, I picked it because it rhymes and it's really fun. But people always literally put in girl on the Prowl. And I'm like, no, I said gal. And it
Because
rhymed.
people are stupid.
They need to be slapped in the face.
They were shaken as babies.
I need to shake some sense into them.
Yes. Rebecca Lavoie, how can our listeners follow you?
Well, Kevin, I told you before the show, I prefer my babies stirred. And if you want to add me online
You forgot to use that.
about that, you can find me at Reb Lavoie.
Yeah, be sure to follow us and like us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, and Blue Sky. Our newsreader was Cy Frater. Our theme music was composed and performed by Uncanny Valleys. Content assistance from Travis Roy. Lily Flynn handles promotions. All clips in this podcast were used in compliance with U.S. Copyrights Act, fair use exemption for criticism and commentary. Go to lawandorderpodcast.com and sign up for our newsletter for a chance to be our next Law & Order Marathon winner. These Are Their Stories was recorded in Studio C and is a production of Partners in Crime Media.
Partners in Crime Media.
Hey neighbor, celebrate the holidays with Birch Lane. Our timeless furniture and decor are delivered for free in days, not weeks. It's classic style for joyful living. Shop Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand at birchlane.com.
Holiday PSA from DSW. This is your reminder that shoes are a gift, literally. So unwrap something good, like boots that inspire your next big adventure, or cozy slippers that give you an excuse to stay in, or sneakers that feel like pure joy. Because shoes aren't just shoes, they're exactly what you wanted. Let us surprise you so you can surprise them. Find shoes that get you and everyone on your list at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or DSW.com.